My burning bush moment in the Toys R Us parking lot. I find myself in some really weird situations. So several years ago, I'm sitting in Johnson City, Tennessee in the parking lot of Toys R Us waiting on my wife to come out. It's winter, it's dark, and it's cold outside. So I looked across the parking lot and there stood a lady outside of her car with her hood up. And I said, Lord, send her some help. And then I noticed that she had kids in her car. And I said, Lord, she really needs somebody to help. And then I felt like God wanted me to go. And I was like, but here's the problem, God. I don't know how to fix cars. I can go soothe her. I can go watch her kids. I can quote a Bible verse or pray with her maybe, but I can't fix cars. But here I go walking across the parking lot to help a lady that I have no idea how to help. And I'm feeling sorry for her about a second. I get over there. I said, you seem to be having some trouble. She said, yeah, you know how to fix cars? And I said, well, and I looked down and I noticed the battery cable was loose. And I said, hot dog, the only thing I know how to do on the car, and I think that's her problem. So I hooked it back up. She got in her car, started it. She got out. She hugged me. She said, you're the greatest. Thank you so much. And I said, she has no idea what a fool she just hugged. But God will use the foolish things of the world. And he'll also give us those burning bush moments. And I'm not trying to say that hooking a battery up is like splitting a sea. But last time I checked, Moses hadn't had any training in splitting seas either. Sometimes it's not about what you know, it's your willingness to serve. And God's always calling us to do things that we're not qualified to do. So go get them, Moses.